Oh, yes. All right. We're live. And we're not live. We're just...
Are we?
No, we're
Are
not
we just
live.
talking to ourselves?
We're just talking to ourselves right there. Just, whoa, yeah.
Well, Baby Yoda, did you see something?
Bobby Yoda.
Ooh.
I always thought his name was Bobby Yoda, not Baby.
Bobby Yoda.
Bobby
That's his cousin, and that's going to be in Mandalorian season 2.
Ooh, Bobby Yoda, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, yeah.
In this video, this private stream, I didn't want to do it live because I didn't want to answer everyone's questions and stuff.
Are you going to review Tax Collector? Are you going to review Relic?
I don't know. Should I? Should I review them, Ryan?
I actually gotten good recommendations from Relic, actually. People said it's good.
Okay. Maybe
no, don't see Tax Collector.
Okay. I've almost considered
Jay, can you talk more movies instead of TV?
Okay, every subscriber.
Okay.
We're not obeying that command with this one because we're talking Big Brother.
Oh no, Jay's talking about Big Brother and video games again. I roll.
I subscribe to Jay for movies, not for this crap. Unsubscribe. Thank you, Ryan, for insulting me.
You're welcome, buddy.
Anyway, we're talking Big Brother 22.
22? Jeez.
Oh my
God. 20. I'm 24.
I'm 28.
You could be in the house this season.
No!
Another old joke.
Would you believe me if I said I was 19?
Let us know in the comments.
I don't know. That's a deadly question. So whoever doesn't know who this gentleman is, this is Sean Chandler.
I'm Sean Chandler.
Yes.
I'm not Sean Chandler talks about. I'm Sean Chandler talks less.
Oh, even though it says Ryan O'Toole on the bottom there, but
Ryan O'Toole, that's my long lost cousin.
It's a type.
It's my long lost cousin. It's just my made up imaginary friend. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Jay, thank you for having me once again. Talk about Big Brother. It's back once again. Thank goodness, because 2020 has been awful. This year is done. I just needed some entertainment, and thank God we're actually having a Big Brother season. Well, it may not be the cast we want, Jay. Let's just be thankful we have a Big Brother season to say.
I swear I thought we were not going to get a Big Brother. I did not think this was going to happen.
I kind of speculate.
I didn't think it was going to happen. I was just like, I think we're not going to get a Big Brother till like 2021 or something. But look at that. We got a Big Brother. We didn't get a Survivor this year, so I'm glad we got a Big Brother, so I have something to watch. And I'm excited. I don't want to talk about what ifs in this video because I already did a video about predictions for an all-star cast.
Yeah, I watched it.
Thank you. You were the one. Yeah, you just refreshed 100 times, didn't you?
There it is.
I got 150.
Did it first view.
Yeah. But if we talked about what ifs, I can go on for an hour. To say that I was surprised by this cast, sure, by some of the choices. Some were predictable. Some I was a little surprised. Did I want the best of the best? Of course I did. But
Nicole.
Yeah, like I wanted Dan.
Let's blame Nicole Franzel for this. Apparently I don't believe it for a second that she ratted out to CBS that Dan and Derek were supposedly going to be on, like they were all signed up for June. But then in August, once it got delayed again, they weren't going to do it. Like apparently they were planning on teaming up, Dan and Derek. in that Nicole was ratting them out, and they said, "Oh, we can't have them on. You can't pre-plan and stuff like that." I'm like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, interesting. I didn't hear that actually, but
apparently said Nicole Franzel is why Derek isn't on, and Dan just dropped out immediately or something like that.
If it is true, fucking Christ!
But, look at Christ! I think we all wanted Dan and Derek to be on the All-Star season.
Those players I wanted. Those are the two best players. They're my favorite players. I wanted them on an All-Star season. I'm like,
yeah, I want to see them battle it out against each other to see who's the best.
We all want to know who the best player is because it's always a debate. Is it Dan? Is it Derek? Let's put them two head together. Let's see who.
Maybe one day we'll get a season with them going at each other. We'll see.
Well, just the season that passed of Survivor, they did a Winners at War. I'd love to see a Big Brother edition. All the winners, all the winners take on each other. I would love that. I would love that. But Will, Boogie, Steve, Ian, Dan, Casey, Derek, all of them.
Josh
making my first boot.
Yeah. Andy,
yeah. Let's put them all in the season, and yeah, maybe we'll get that. But let's talk about this cast. Interesting. There's some players.
It's an interesting cast. I don't hate it. I'm interested in this cast.
There's players I'm not rooting for. There's players I am rooting for.
Yeah, I'm the same.
We're going to talk about that. Ryan.
And I'm ready to debate you, bro, on some recent overrated players you put.
Yeah. Okay. You got the list. Do you want to start? Read them off to me. The first
All right. Our first house guest we have is Bailey Dayton from Big Brother 20. Don't know what place she got. She made it to jury. I remember
first member of jury.
Yeah. She married Swaggy C. Premiere night. She's 27 years old. Yeah,
I'm a year older.
So Bailey, this was the girl who got in the fight with Tyler, and she bit her jaw.
Bleeding. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Bailey her season. Yeah. I thought she didn't play as strong as a game as I hoped. Yeah. I found her very annoying.
I don't know why she's on this season. I get maybe it's because she caused a lot of drama and they wanted some more of that this season. And her relationship with Swaggy C was like a big pivotal thing of the season.
Thank God he's not on Swaggy C.
He was I think he was even worse of a player than she was.
He thought he was legit.
I wanted Brett from Big Brother 20 on this season.
No.
Go with this.
Brett was so dumb. He was just entertained. He was just TV. That's all he was. Just because of his fight with Rockstar. I'm like, really? But on my daughter's birthday.
I didn't like Rockstar at all.
I didn't like Brett. Really
I didn't like Bailey at all. I don't think she'll last very long in the game. I don't know. Do you think she'll do well?
I actually have her making the first member of the jury.
Again?
Actually, yeah. I actually have her just making the jury. I think she'll find some sort of a small alliance. Not playing a strong physical game at all. No. Maybe she could team up with Tyler. I think that could happen potentially. Get as far as there possibly. But I don't see her making top 3. No. I don't think she'll be free jury. I think she'll make it to the first spot of the jury. The first evicted to jury.
Okay. I don't see her going far. I see her as a 3rd or 4th boot. I don't see her making a jury at all.
Pre-jury. Okay.
Pre-jury. 100%. That's why I agree. Prediction. It's just a prediction. My predictions are never good. So if you've seen my video,
will probably be awful. All ours would be really wrong.
She'll win the season.
And she won.
Just fuck me, right?
Yeah.
What's the next one?
All right. The next one is Christmas Abbott from Big Brother 19, the girl who broke her foot.
I knew she
on day 3.
I said in my video she was going to be in this on this cast.
I knew she was. I watch a bunch of rumor videos online, and pretty much the whole cast that I predicted going in was there. So, yeah, Christmas. She got third place in Big Brother 19 behind Paul and Josh. She broke her foot, like I said. She's 38 years old. That surprised me. I didn't think she was 38.
She's jacked.
She's still really good in shape. I'll say this right now, Jay. She's my underdog as far as females. I think she'll be a good addition this season.
This is the one player, the only player I will say I have no clue how she's going to do. I have no idea.
That's the question, yeah.
I have no idea. I don't even barely have a predictions for her because I feel like if she was like a first boot, I wouldn't be surprised. But if she made it far, I also wouldn't be surprised. Like, I could see her playing too strong and fucking her game up and going really early.
Depends. Yeah.
But I can see her also being low key and until the ending and maybe playing strong then. So I don't know how she's going to play the game. It depends on
yeah. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
These are all stars. They've seen all the Big Brother seasons. So they saw Christmas this season. They know she broke her foot, and everyone knew going in she thought she'd be a physical threat. And now she had to focus on her social game because of her foot. And so they're going to really look at her physical game. If she's dominating, then she'll be a target for sure.
Yeah.
But if she wants to focus more on that social game, I think she's going to focus on that just as much as her Big Brother 19 season. I think if she formed an alliance with like Danielle or Davon, which was in that group she was when she went in the house, that'd be a really dynamic alliance right there. I have her making jury for sure. I think she'll be a sleeper as far as the females are concerned. I want to see Christmas do really well.
Yeah. I'm not like a diehard Christmas fan. I love the holiday, but
Halloween is her sister.
But this is the only one I'm not going to actually give a prediction for. I have no idea. I don't know. This is the only one I'm going to do that for. I don't know because I actually see her going early, but I can see her going pretty far in the game as well. I just don't know. I need to see more episodes with her.
Okay.
Pause on Christmas.
Yeah, the episode tonight we'll see some game talk and alliances being
because there's no conversation last episode. It was just them introducing themselves, them playing for the HOH. That's really all that happened.
Just competitions, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really see no one talked really, so we'll see.
Yeah, she could either be a physical threat or a social threat. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
All right, next is Cody Califury, the HOH. Now he's 29. He was like 23 when he was on Big Brother 16. We all know he was the runner-up to Derek, the Hitman Alliance, and we know he chose Derek to go to the final two instead of Victoria. So Cody had a shot to win $500K, but he chose loyalty over the money. So
Paul did the same thing in BB18. He did the same shit.
So Cody's back for the All-Star season, and he won the first HOH. He absolutely dominated that HOH competition with 23 seconds, and he already made himself a big physical threat.
Yeah, I at least call it the HOH curse. Winning the first HOH is a huge risk to do. I have only seen 3 players ever play the game, win the first HOH, and actually win the game. Hayden did it, Rachel did it, and
Tyler almost did it.
Yeah, Nicole did it. So 3 of them got the first HOH in their seasons and won the game. Everyone else who's ever played the game, won the first HOH, they never win the game. So I call it the HOH curse. So I hope Cody doesn't get the HOH curse because I actually like Cody as a player. I'm going to be rooting for Cody this season.
Me too.
I like Cody.
I want him to do really well. Yeah.
I know he has a big target on him instantly now because he won the first HOH. And he didn't just win. He annihilated it. Like, it wasn't even close. Like, he walked across that platform like it was nothing. I'm like, wow.
Like, gigantic legs and went boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. So he just, like, annihilated the competition. So I feel like he can be a comp beast this season.
Yeah, I think he and Tyler would work really well as like a hitman duo.
Yeah. I think Cody could have won BB16 if he didn't take Derek with him. That was a silly choice by him. He let his friendship get in the way of actually playing a strategic
Exactly.
game. Yeah.
I think Cody's going to try to find someone like a Derek, a hitman, like a ride or die. I think that could be Tyler for him.
Hopefully.
They're both comp beasts.
I think Cody, I had him in my underrated because I think he is an underrated player because a lot of people don't talk about Cody. When they talk BB16, they talk Derek. That's the only people that, and they should because he's the best player. But I think Cody is very underappreciated. I think he's a very good player.
Think about this.
Yeah.
Sorry. Think about this. A lot of the decisions Derek made in that game, most of them were from Cody's advice. So Derek wouldn't have made the choices he did if it wasn't for Cody's input. So
Cody's also a good-looking dude. He can charm the ladies. Like the girls love Cody. Most
of the girls are mothers, Jay. But yeah,
maybe they want to live.
He don't know a married woman and Christine. Is that her name?
Maybe they want to live their
like husband's angry, so
they want to live in a fantasy and they can get Cody.
I know Davon has a huge crush on Cody. So.
But Cody, I have him going far in the game. I do. I have him.
Me too. I have him going 4th place.
4th place.
I think somebody's going to get him out. Like they have to. They have to.
I'm going to make it. He's going to pull a Paul. He's going to get 2nd place the second
time.
You
have him as runner-up.
Yeah.
I have someone going that close, too.
He's going to be a Paul. He's going to get 2nd place.
That would be hilarious. He takes the wrong person again. He didn't learn from his first mistake.
Like, what are you thinking?
Cody's just... Why did I do that again? I should have taken Derek.
Because the thing about Paul took Nicole, but the second time Josh took him to the end. So
yeah,
that was a different situation. If Paul won the final HOH, I think he would have took Josh anyways because Christmas would have beaten both of them because
Josh was smart.
Yeah,
he knew he couldn't beat Christmas, so he took Paul because
none of them would have beaten Christmas because that jury hated both of those guys.
Exactly. Yeah, they
hated Josh and Paul. So, I think Paul was a better player that season, by the way. But anyways, I digress. But Cody, I have him going number 2 once again, 2nd place. He will.
I have him going 4th.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Love you, Cody.
I love you, Cody. You're runner-up in our hearts.
Just like Jay.
Hey!
The runner-up club. Anyway, who's next? Next is Davon Rogers. Next is Davon. Point and the period. Davon was on Big Brother 17 and 18, and she was the loudmouth, sassy girl, and she's 32 years old.
That's all you got to know about her, I guess.
Here's the thing, and this is just like how you feel with Christmas. I feel this with Davon.
Okay.
Is she going to control her mouth? Probably not.
Probably not. She
said a lot in her interviews that she's going to learn a 3rd time. We'll have to see with how the house is. This is an all-star season, though. I think a lot of these players are going to know how to get under Davon's skin, try to get her to react. But I think Davon is going to be smarter this time around. She could potentially make the jury again, or she can make the final 3. We have no idea. Or pre-jury if she overreacts to every single thing.
Okay. Yeah. What I have for Davon, I can't stand Davon. I don't think she's a good player.
I can't stand her much either. Yeah.
She doesn't really know how to play the game. She just kind of just yells and talks a lot. I'm surprised they consider her an all-star, but I will say
they love her.
Yeah. She'll make jury.
Production love her.
I think she'll make jury. I think she'll be an early jury.
Like a Bailey, yeah, like first or second in the jury.
Yeah. I think she'll make jury, but she won't get far after that.
Yeah, I'm same.
Yeah.
We'll see. I really want Davon to do really well. I want her to prove herself a third time that she deserves to be on there.
Mm-hmm.
I think she could perform a really good alliance with Danielle. I think I've been hearing that they might be aligning, so that'd be a really cool duo right there. She needs to control her mouth and actually play a really great physical and social game.
Yeah.
And to see her, she's a lot more in shape this time, and so maybe she could do well in the physical comps this time around. So
hopefully, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see how Davon does.
Yeah.
So how you feel about Christmas, I feel about Davon. We just don't know how she'll do.
Yeah.
All right, next let's talk about Danielle Donato or Danny Bryans. Okay. We know she married Dominic from Big Brother 13, so she has the last name Bryans. Danielle, she was the runner-up to Big Brother 8 to her father, Dick, Evil Dick. And she loved Dick so much.
Love me a good Dick.
We all love some good Dick. Big Brother, and she returned in Big Brother 13, and she made jury.
She played good game. She played too strong, though. Way too strong.
Way too strong.
Yeah, way too strong.
Danielle, she's got the blonde hair back again, just like in season 8. I have a very interesting thing about Danielle Day. You're not going to see it coming.
Okay, what do you got? She's
my predicted winner.
Wow. Whoa, you're going all out.
I think Danielle is going to do really well this year. I think she will.
Interesting.
She's my predicted winner.
I have her going far, actually. I don't have her winning, though. I think she learned her lesson. She learned her lesson from BB13. She played too strong. She played too hard, and she fucked over her alliance. She's not going to do that again. So she's going final 5. And then she's done. She's going to get done. They're going to get scared of her to win the game, and she's going to go. That's what I predict.
I predict she's learned 3 times. Mm-hmm. She's learned from her father, and she's learned from Rachel as well. I think she's going to do really well in the physical competitions as well as the social. We overlook Danielle sometimes with how great of a physical competitor she is. She's one of the best female competitors physically. I think she'll do really well in competition. She'll be smart about the comp she wins. She won't make herself too much of a threat. And I think people are going to overlook Danielle. I think they're going to focus more on Tyler and Janelle and stuff like that. Yeah. But Danielle's going to come under the ropes. And I think she can form a really strong female alliance like with Davon and Christmas and stuff like that. Yeah. I think she'll have a wicked social game. I think she'll get really far, and I think she could do really well. I have her winning the game. I think she could win the game all around. It's just a prediction, but I really want to see Danielle win.
Interesting. I have her going final 5. I don't see her winning.
Okay.
I don't see it. Okay. Who's next?
Next is David Alexander.
Interesting.
David, the first evicted last season, Big Brother 21. He got evicted just because of a twist, a competition he lost in a pitch black dark room, and they gave him the boot. And everybody was so sad for David. He was my favorite player on opening night. I wanted to see him go far, and he was the first to go. And of course, because of this All-Star season and the pandemic, they were trying to get on lots of All-Stars, and because of people like Casey and Josh, they tested positive, so they had to cut them, add in some new cast members, and I think David was a replacement. So CBS wasn't even looking at David, so he's not an All-Star at all. But
yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Actually, I'm gonna say a positive and a negative about David. The negative is, I don't consider him an all-star. An all-star is an iconic player, a player that people talk about and a lot of people love and stuff. That's
exactly.
No one talks about David, so I don't consider him an all-star.
He didn't even get a chance.
Yeah. However, he's going to make it far because he's a first boot, no one's got him in their no one's got him as a target. Because he's a first boot, no one is going to target him. That's why he's going to make it far. Easily.
Yeah. I don't have him making far, but I do have him making farther than first, for sure.
Yeah. I think he'll make jury. I don't think
I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I have him making the last spot of the pre-jury.
Okay. I have him making jury. Maybe like second and third member. I think it's going to go Davon and then David right after.
Okay, yeah, that's a good prediction. Yeah, I don't have him making jury, but I could see him making pre-jury. The only thing that concerns me about David is that I didn't really see him talking with people much in the opening night. He was just like, "Oh, why am I even here?" He was just looking around a lot.
What am I doing here?
Hey, maybe if he can align himself with some strong players like Tyler and Cody, that'd be a really good alliance right there of strong males. He's young, he's 30, so he's definitely one of the young people. He's with Nicole as well. He played in the season with her, so they could probably work something out. He's got a wicked social game and physical as well. So I really want to see David do extremely well, dude. I want him to make it really far, but unfortunately, there's better players around, and I don't see him making Final Three. But I hope he makes it past first.
He will make it past. I even say pre-jury. I think he'll make jury, and then he's done after that. Okay. I think he'll do well. That's it.
Well, yeah. So my prediction: last spot of pre-jury for me.
Okay.
All right, and you have him making the second of the jury.
Like second jury, yeah.
All right, now let's talk about the Meow Meow, the creator of the Brigade. Yes! Enzo.
Yes.
I was like, yes, Enzo.
Yes.
Big Brother 12. Dude's 42 now. He's Tom Brady's age. Damn. Enzo. I freaking love Enzo. I think we'd rather see Hayden from the Brigade be represented, but it's great to see Enzo back. He looks the same. Looks like he lost weight and gained a lot more muscle, so he looks super ripped now. He could probably do better in competitions and actually win competitions.
People underestimate this guy. Like he's a very intelligent.
He only won one veto competition in season 12.
Yeah,
and of course he created the Brigade Alliance with Hayden, Lane, and Matt. We don't talk about Matt. He's an awful human being.
Yeah,
he lied about his wife being sick. That's something you can't forget. But Enzo
is interesting because I feel like if Enzo went to the Final 2 with Hayden, that would have been a really good head-to-head right there. I still think
he wasn't going to win.
Hayden was still going to win, but I was actually rooting for Enzo to go to the Final 2 with Hayden. I'm like, I want the two best players. Then
I think if Lane won HOH, he would have taken Enzo because he wasn't going to beat Hayden.
Then Enzo would have beaten Lane easily.
Yeah, Hayden won because he was going to beat both of them no matter what. So.
Yeah. I enjoy Enzo. I think he's a smart guy. I love.
He's very entertaining. Production loves him.
I love him. He's very strategic.
People overlook him. Yeah. I agree with your placement on him.
Yeah, I think he's underrated because anytime people talk about the Brigade, they talk about Hayden. That's like the main guy they talk about.
I think Lane's underrated too. A lot of people don't talk about him.
Yeah, I enjoy Lane, but I am more of a Hayden and Enzo guy. I love those.
Yeah, Hayden was pretty much like the beef of that alliance. But
yeah,
here's the thing though. Enzo's really old. I don't see Enzo making far in this game, unfortunately.
Sadly, I'm going to agree with you.
I have him pre-jury for sure.
I have them where you have David just before jury, like legit before jury, and then
I have him like third out.
Yeah, see, that's what I had like Bailey. Yeah.
I don't see him making far.
If he does, I'll be proud.
Yeah, I'll be proud. At least he got third. So.
But I see him just before jury.
Just before jury.
Just before jury.
All right, I have him third out.
Okay.
Third boot. All right, now we got to talk about Ian Terry. I am so glad to see Ian here. I know you're not. I love Ian. He's got gray hair now, so. Ian won Big Brother 14 against Dan. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Why didn't Dan win? I'm still
First boot.
I will never forget. Did you say first boot? No. I don't.
I'm telling you why. I'm gonna tell you why. All the winners, Nicole and him, are the
He's 29 now.
They're the targets. The winners are the targets because they won already. I think they're gonna be target number one. Him and Nicole, because they won the game already, and they probably gonna think they're the least deserving. So I think Ian's a first boot easily.
All right. Well, I have a different choice.
Interesting. I just want to get that right out.
He's him and Nicole are definitely teaming up for sure. They're the winners, so they're going to be targets for sure.
Yeah.
But I think Ian, he's still got it, man. I think he's got it competition wise. As you see, he won part of that competition.
Yeah.
He's got a wicked. He's going to play the dumb card just like he did in 14. Use that Ianisms that people love. That little nerdy guy. And stuff like that. And I think Cody is going to look more towards, bigger targets like a Janelle and stuff like that. So I have Ian actually making jury.
Interesting. I feel like people underestimate Ian sometimes, and I think they're going to know that. They're like, if we get Ian in this game too long, he's going to go far. And we saw him beat the best player, Dan. We got to get rid of this guy. He beat Dan. This guy beat Dan. He could beat all of us. Get him out of this fucking game. So I think he's a first boot.
I disagree. I don't think he's a first boot. I have someone
else. You watch.
I have someone else who's a first boot. Anyway, so Ian, right, I have him making jury. I think he'll align with Nicole Franzel. Win competitions when he has to, just like Ian, and just continue playing the awesome card. And they're going to want to keep Ian around because he is entertaining, but not too long, though. I think he'll make jury, for sure. I think he'll make jury.
Okay. We'll see.
All right, next, let's talk about an icon, Janelle Perzini. The first and only Big Brother player to ever play 4 times. She played in Big Brother 6. She got 3rd place. She played in Big Brother All-Stars, the first, got 3rd place. Big Brother 14, she was one of the first 3 booted. She was a coach. And now she's back once again for the 4th time. First boot. Janelle's my first boot.
Love Janelle. I love old school.
Here's my pitch.
Okay.
They are stupid if they don't backdoor Janelle. They are stupid because she is the biggest threat in that house. Like, competition-wise,
yeah.
They'd be dumb if they don't get Janelle out week 1.
Do you know what's going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to be second boot. This is what I'm going out there.
Second boot.
Hear me out. They're going to put 2 people up. Janelle's going to be one of them. She's going to win power veto, save herself. And then Ian and Nicole are going to be the 2 people put up. Ian's going to get evicted. That's what's going to happen.
I think Nicole's going to get evicted.
But that's my predictions. I could be completely wrong.
Why should we be so wrong? Ian wins again.
Watch the 2 people up for eviction is David and Davon or something.
And then David leaves again. We feel so bad for David. Anyway, so we were talking about Janelle. I think Janelle will be the first boot. Unless she wins veto or something like that, she'll be safe another week. But I don't see Janelle make it past pre-jury.
She wins every veto comp the whole season.
And just proves that she still has it.
Second boot.
First boot. So we're on the same page with Janelle.
Yeah. She's not going far. No fucking way.
No fucking way. Yeah.
No fucking way.
Now, the next player, I have no thoughts on this guy. I never saw him play. You did. Kaser Ridha, also from Big Brother 6. And he's part of the Sovereign 6 with Janelle.
Yes.
I have no thoughts on Kaser. I never saw him play. I've heard some good things about him, though.
Kaser's a good player. He does the same thing every time, though. But
he got 10th place. He got 10th place both times.
Yeah, it's because he plays so hard so early. I feel like he might not do that now because he hasn't played in like 15 years. So, I feel like some people might bring him far because he's so old and can't do much. I don't think, but I have him still going. I think he's going to hold his record strong at 10th place a third time.
Me too. 5th boot.
He's going to get 10th place third time in a row.
Yeah, that's actually a good prediction for Kaser.
I feel like
I think he'll make pre-jury for sure.
This is a season of history repeats itself. Kaser gets 10th a third time, and Cody gets second a second time.
Oh my god!
First again.
Yeah. So when I saw Kaser part of the cast, I'm like, "Who's this guy?" So I just looked him up, watched some of his game. He played some good games, some good talk. Just unfortunately, though, he didn't make it far in his seasons he played in. So I could see him teaming up with Janelle possibly, or maybe not, because they've played with each other in the Sovereign Six. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I don't see him making far at all.
No fucking way.
Yeah. And plus, he's one of the older house guests. Some of the newer probably have no idea who Kaser is. So we'll see how he knows.
Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about another old house guest, Keisha from Big Brother 10.
Interesting, yeah.
I think she's the oldest house guest at 42, same as Enzo. I think she's the oldest.
Interesting choice. I will say.
She replaced Casey. Keisha replaced Casey.
Okay.
So I saw Keisha's birthday, that little thing. Again, I never saw Keisha play, really, from Big Brother 10. So I know she was a loudmouth and stuff like that, and Memphis voted her out, I heard. So, and Memphis is also here. We'll talk about him soon.
Big Brother 10 is my favorite season of Big Brother. I love that season. I love Jerry. I love Dan. Even Memphis, just how clueless he is most of the whole season.
Yeah. And so when Keisha entered the house, people were shocked to see her. I have her second boot.
Third boot. Fourth boot.
We're pretty close. Pretty close on Keisha.
Bailey's going to be third boot. It's going to go Ian. It's going to go Ian, Janelle, Bailey.
Interesting.
And then it's going to be, and then Keisha, and then Kaser.
Okay. I never saw Keisha play. I don't know if she's a physical threat or not, but she's a really good social game and stuff like that. I don't know if she'll work with Memphis or not because they played with each other. Maybe she's still because he voted her out. Mm-hmm. I have no thoughts on her or how she'll do, so I don't have her making far.
Okay. You got it. Yeah.
All right, now let's talk about the shocking choice that I'm like, what? Kevin from Big Brother 11. This guy got third place behind Jordan and Natalie. This is the guy who voted out Jeff. Kevin voted out Jeff. Cody's actually saying Kevin is going to be the sleeper for the guys this year. Watching some of Kevin's game previously, I have him doing pretty well.
Kevin's overlooked. Yeah.
I have him making fifth, very far, but not making top 3 in the jury. Probably 5th place at best, or 6th. Something like that.
We're on the same page here. I have him 6th or 7th place. I have him around. I think he'll make jury easily. I think people are going to be afraid of him though when he gets too far in the game. But
I think he'll be very likable by the house guests. He'll get far as like that older gay guy type of player. His social game will be way too strong. They'll get him out.
Yeah, they're gonna get this guy out of the house like Jesus. Like, he's gonna win, so get him out. So
people are gonna overlook him, and then they'll start to catch on to Kevin. And this season with Jeff and Jordan, he broke up the power alliance with Jeff, so he could be cutthroat. He knows how to make moves. He's smart. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to seeing how Kevin does. this year.
I think he'll do well. I think he'll make some probably good sneaky little moves because he's a sneaky little bugger, and that's why I love him. And I think he'll make some good moves. I think he'll do some blind sides, and then he's gonna lay low when jury happens, and then they're gonna be like, oh, wait. I know what this guy's doing. Get him out of the game. So yeah, I feel like that's what's gonna happen with Kevin.
All right, yeah. So I have him getting for 5th place.
Yeah.
Pretty close to where he was.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's talk about Memphis. Memphis Garrett, the runner-up to Dan in Big Brother 10.
Yeah.
The Renegades, the Renegade Alliance. As soon as I saw Memphis, I'm like, huh? Damn, he's aged.
Memphis is just happy to be there, I guess.
I think because they couldn't get Dan, let's just get Memphis.
Do you love that they got the sidekicks? They didn't get.
Yeah, we couldn't get Derek.
They didn't know Derek, so we got Cody and Memphis, the sidekicks.
Yeah, let's get their sidekicks.
However, at least Derek's sidekick is a competent one. Memphis is a very clueless, kind of silly player.
Dan carried him, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, and Memphis didn't know how to talk to that jury. I never
didn't get a vote. You didn't get a vote.
I never seen anyone answer jury questions so stupidly like Memphis. Memphis is a very clueless player. He does not know how to play the game.
He looks clueless.
Yeah. Strategically wise, he's awful. Social game wise, he's awful. Physical, he's not too bad, but he has gotten older, so I don't see him going too far. Maybe a little bit before jury.
I do have him making jury though, but like 2nd or 1st. Remember,
I could see it too. Maybe a little.
They'll be like, "Hey, he's old. Let's keep him around.
Yeah.
He won't do much." But Memphis is no threat at all. Let's go after Tyler and Cody. So I have Memphis making jury.
I see Memphis as a pawn, and then they put him up, and then he goes home that way.
Eventually,
yeah, I feel like
they'll eventually get him out.
They'll probably like target someone like Cody or Tyler. And they'll put Memphis as a pawn, and then one of them wins veto.
They'll forget Memphis was even there. So Memphis is no threat at all. Let's just, this is Dan's shadow. Let's just forget. Yeah. All right, so yeah. Now let's talk about Nicole Anthony, a player who I love, but you think is overrated. I'm very happy to see Nicole here, dude. I freaking love Nicole. I wanted her to win so bad. I knew she wasn't because it's Mickey. Mickey had no challenge at all. Nicole, I'm happy to see her back. I think she deserves an all-star spot. A chance to prove herself. She was part of that season. She was a target of that bullying. She was a target of bullying. And so I really want to see her do well this year with a bunch of all-stars. I think she had a great impression she gave in the first episode. You know, she seemed like she really clicked with that house. I think people will love her, want to align with her. Could see her making a hitman type of thing with Dan and Derek, find somebody. I have Nicole making final 3, just like last year.
Interesting. Okay. I won't talk too much about her because I talked about her in my video. So I don't find her all that great. I think she's okay. I think she has a good social game. That's her biggest thing. I do see her going far in the game, though. I'm not going to be a dick about it and be like, oh, she's a first boot. And then, no, logically, I think she makes it jury. I don't think she makes it final 5, but I think she makes it to jury, makes it relatively far.
I have her possibly making 3rd or 2nd place. Runner-up? Ooh. I have her making pretty far.
Ooh.
Pretty far.
I don't have her going that far, but she'll make it decently far. Jury easily. She'll make jury.
All right. We have 2 more. Nicole Franzel, the last winner, the winner of Big Brother 18, and also was on Big Brother 16. Nicole Franzel. Her and Ian are the only winners. All right. I want to hear your take on Nicole.
Nicole, also an overrated player, in my opinion. I think she didn't deserve to beat Paul.
Yeah.
She's going to be target week 1 with Ian. Ian will get evicted, but then they'll forget all about her, and she'll lie low, and I think she's making it the final 5, and then she will get voted out near that time. Yeah. I think she's making it far. I really do. For some reason.
I have her getting jury.
Jury.
5th or 6th, just like Kevin.
Yeah. I have her final 5, maybe even 4th place. I have her going far. She's not going to win again. No, we're not going to get a 2-time winner this season.
No. All right, and now let's save the best for last. Tyler Crispin, Tyler, who deserves an all-star spot. Tyler, runner-up in Big Brother 20. He deserved the win over Casey. He's got long hair now, so I don't know if he'll keep it like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really want Tyler to do well. I think we all want to see Tyler win this time. Unfortunately, though, he is a main target. I think he's the biggest male target. Or Cody. Him and Cody are definitely the biggest male targets. I think him and Cody can form like a hitman alliance, just like Dan and Derek, winning competitions left, right, and center. But I think Tyler's smart. I think he knows that he can't win too many competitions, or else they'll get him out soon. He's gonna try to play a Dan level game, be very cutthroat when he has to be, cut alliances left, right, and center to get him farther into the game. He's got to have to play a Dan Giesland Big Brother 14 game. He has to make cutthroat decisions, manipulate people left, right, and center, and just play a great game all around. So,
how far do you have him going?
3rd place, just missing final 2.
Gotcha.
So I have Nicole and Danielle, 2 females in the final 2.
Gotcha. Tyler is one of my favorite players in recent Big Brother. I think he's a terrific player, one of the most strategic powerhouse players I've seen. I 100% was rooting for him in Big Brother 20. Nothing against Casey. I think she's a good player. She's perfectly fine. Yeah. But it's like a good player beating an amazing player, though. So Tyler is either going to be one of the earliest boots. If he can make it past jury.
I hope not. I really hope not.
If he makes it to jury, he's winning the game. I'm calling it. I think he's going to do something brilliant this season. I don't know why. I have this feeling he's going to do something. Maybe it's because the fanboy in me hopes so, but I think I got him winning.
But this is all stars, bro. They know how great of a player Tyler is.
They do. They do. However, I think he can slime his way far in the game. I really do. And if I've seen it.
I really hope he does make it far.
Yeah, I've seen it in Survivor too. Big players winning again.
Russell losing twice.
Just Winners at War that happened in Survivor. A guy named Tony. He's won twice now, and he was one of the best players, and he made it to the end. And the reason is because people think differently. Sometimes when they're in the house too, they're like, maybe Tyler. Like maybe he can't. Maybe we can beat him in the end and stuff. And like some players want to show that they're the best players, so they want to go to the end with the best players. So I think Tyler can win the game. I really do. I think Cody and Tyler are in the final 2, and Tyler beats Cody. I think Danielle like 3rd place. I think the 3 of them go to the final 3. And I think. I don't want to be a dick, but I think Tyler wins final HOH, brings Cody with him because Danielle probably plays a more like strategic and social game, and he's scared to bring her, so goes the end with Cody and beats Cody. That's how I think the final 3 goes down.
Interesting. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so I have Danielle winning the game. You have Tyler winning the game. So yes. I really hope Tyler does win the game. But I'm just worried, he's going to go out. Hopefully he does not go out soon, but yeah. I don't predict he'll win. Just 3rd.
I'll predict he win. Again, I'm not good at predictions. Like, come on.
This is predictions. Like, this is our guesses.
Just guessing. Like, we know Memphis wins the game.
Memphis wins. Or Keisha wins.
Right. David wins.
David wins. David, yes. I'm the best last place player and the best. I got last place and 1st place.
Like, we don't know. Like, that's the thing about predictions. We don't know. This is just predictions, but we're hoping. Just hope.
We just hope for the best.
Yeah. We'll find out more after this episode today.
Who do you think Cody's going to put up for nominations?
I think he's gonna be so fair about it because he doesn't want to be a dick. So I'm telling you, he's going to put Ian and Nicole up because they're both winners, and he's going to play it fair and be like, you two won this game already. I think it's fair to put you two both up for nominations.
No, I don't think he's putting Nicole up. I think he's going to put up no, not Janelle. That's a backdoor. I think he'll put up Kaser and Keisha.
Interesting.
And then Kaser will probably win veto. If somebody will take Kaser down, Janelle will go up in his place.
And she goes home.
Yeah, I think Janelle will be like a backdoor option.
Interesting. That's the beauty. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
We'll see what happens. And I'd say, how about when this season ends, we'll do another video, talk about our predictions and see how awful our predictions
How bad we did.
Just like, what were we thinking? The final three is Kevin, David, and Davon.
David won. Well, we did bad.
I feel like, we could do another video when the show ends, or we could do another video before the final episode.
Yeah, we'll do it when we get to the final episode.
Yeah, so we'll maybe do another predictions video when the final episode. We'll predict who wins, but then we're also going to talk about our predictions and see
how we did,
how bad we did.
Because I predict we'll do really bad.
So we'll see, and we'll definitely make another video talking about Big Brother and this season of Big Brother. Yeah. So that was our predictions.
Yeah, we did it in under an hour.
Yay! All right, we have another hour to go.
Now let's talk about.
Let's talk about porn stars.
I don't have any.
Join the dark side. Oh, yes, thank you, Ryan, for doing this video with me. And tell my subscribers, they already know, but tell them anyways where they can find you.
Well, thank you, Jay, for having me on your channel, Talk Big Brother. Regardless, if you want to find me, I'm Ryan O'Toole. Just search my name. You can see it there on the video. I do movie reviews. I do like classic reviews as well as new movie reviews every week. Blu-ray update videos, ranking videos. And if you guys are interested, I do have a podcast called the Fallen for Film Podcast. Me and my co-host, Colin Williams, who also is a Big Brother fan, if you're watching, Colin. We talk movie news. We bring guests on. Jay was on. He was on episode 6 or something like that. You can go check that episode out. One of my favorite episodes. If you're interested, podcast platform links are in the description of my videos.
Very well said, Ryan. Well said. It's beautiful. You have a magical.
Give me an Oscar now.
You have a magical voice. So thank you guys for watching the video and
thank you.
Watching the video. All right. And if you guys like more Big Brother talk and movie reviews and video game talks, click that subscribe button to Jay Vaders. I do the top 10s of movie reviews. Oh, yeah, baby. I don't talk like this every video, but I can do it if you want me
to. Just let me know.
Let me know. Yeah. It's my duty to please that booty. All right. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Also, wait, give me your predictions of Big Brother in the comments below,
What would you say? What's Big Brother? Where's your new movie reviews, Jay?
Yes. So, do it. There you go. Join the dark side.
Baby Yoda.
Baba Yoda.
Yeah.